Good morning. It's day 4 of my 10-day journey of homelessness. I'm Dean Wright, the Executive Director of the Freeport Area Church Cooperative, an emergency homeless shelter and provider in Northwest Illinois and Freeport. Actually, it's day 5. Yeah, I guess it's the 4th night. November 28th, 29th, something like that, I think. I'm kind of starting to lose track of some days here. Finally got some sleep last night. I held up in the shed at the Alamo, got in there at about 9 o'clock, fell asleep maybe about 10, and slept probably 3 hours, 4 hours straight, woke up and kind of tossed and turned a little bit and then went back to sleep, and woke up at about 5:30. I can tell you my body is getting used to but not quite accustomed to this yet. I can tell you that my hips are not accustomed to sleeping on hard surfaces. They're just killing me, and so I'm almost like resigned to sleep on my back. Because any amount of time on my sides, just my hips start killing me, like they're both bruised or something. Anyway, it's just hard to sleep. But I did get some sleep, which was good. Kind of was getting a little foggy yesterday. I think it was just the sleep deprivation. I'm having a little bit a hard time kind of staying focused and finishing sentences yesterday. So I'm glad I got some sleep, although I still feel a little foggy today. I think the sleep also kind of helped stave off that sickness that was coming on. My throat is not as sore as it was, and my nose is stuffed up, but it's not running anymore. So hopefully a little bit of sleep helped out last night. I learned a valuable lesson yesterday, and I was able to recover from my mistake. But it would have been very painful hadn't I been able to. I have noticed that because my possessions are few, everything fits in a backpack, that I've become really obsessive about constantly checking to see if I've got my gloves and my hats and my blankets and my this and that and the other stuff. Just constantly, checking, making sure I have everything. It kind of reminds me when my girls were little and you'd take them, alone to the grocery store or Walmart or something. You're constantly checking to see where they're at. Are they still around you? And that's kind of the way I've gotten with gloves and things like that. Well, piece of clothing, valuable piece of clothing slipped away from me yesterday while I was having breakfast at the Country Junction with Madmen. I inadvertently left this article that kind of wraps around my neck and comes up over my head, kind of a thing like this. You get them at Farm and Fleet, and you get them at Menards. Construction guys wear them all the time. This thing has become invaluable to me at night for sleeping, just keeping my head warm and covered even during the day. Anyway, I lost track of that. I got to FACC, didn't really discover that until I left FACC at 5:30, and I'm kind of checking everything and whatnot. I could not find this thing. I started retracking and I think, I must have left it down at Country Junction when I went to the bathroom and changed out shirts. I must have left it in there or something. So what do? You don't go out and buy another one. So I hoofed it down to back down to the south part of town to Country Junction, and thank goodness it was in the lost and found. I had left it there, and I recovered. It was like getting a birthday gift. It was like, oh, thank you. I would have been sunk really without that. So picked that up, walked back. To tell you, this walking thing, again, man, public transportation would be awesome, but apparently it's too difficult to figure out, so we don't have it. Got back, kind of walked a little bit, just kind of waiting to take my opportunity to get into the shed. I didn't quite do a dumpster dive last night. It was kind of a bogus dumpster dive. Maybe it's like training for dumpster diving. I don't know, but did get so it's kind of cheating a little bit. I apologize, but I did get an email message from a friend of mine who runs a business in town, and he just kind of alerted me and said, "Look, hey, I think it's great what you're doing. We got an event at our business today, and we're probably going to have pizza. And I tell you what, I'm going to stick whatever's left out by the dumpster. I won't throw it in the dumpster, but I'll stick it out there. And if you get this email and it's there, it's yours." So I took advantage of that, and lo and behold, there was the leftover pizza, actually some root beer, and I took them and ate about half the pizza, saved the rest, maybe for later today, and drank the soda. And man, it was awesome. It was just awesome. It was like, wow, it was like manna from heaven. So not quite a dumpster dive, but it did make me think about something last night. And I'm not sure we can do this, but man, we waste a tremendous amount of food in this country. It's just like millions, I think, millions of tons of food that we waste every year. And you get in the wintertime up here, stuff will stay outside. I'm just throwing that out there, man. If you're having an office party or something like that, and you're particularly in an area that that you think there's homeless guys, maybe just setting that stuff out by the dumpster. Someone takes it, someone takes it. If they take it, they must have needed it. And, it's not gone by a day, then, throw it away. But it could help somebody. It helped me last night. The same goes true, I tell you, I kind of feel bad about this, but nonetheless, I won't apologize. But I was downtown last night for a little bit, and I kind of took a park bench, kind of seat over there, kind of by This Is It Eatery. They were still open, and I was kind of waiting for some folks to come out, and they had their doggy bags, their boxes and whatnot, and I actually was somewhat hopeful that they would offer that to me, and I would have gladly taken it. I could tell you that has impacted me, and the next time I'm taking carry out, or I got a doggy bag of something from a restaurant and I see someone on the street that looks like they could use it, I'm going to give it to them. I'm not blaming the people that were there at This Is It Eatery last night or anything like that, because it's just not what we think about. It's not what we do. We get our leftovers, we take them home. Hey, it's lunch the next day. But I can tell you there's probably people out there that could use that food a lot more than any of us could. So that's a confession. I was kind of hopeful that I was going to get something in a doggy bag from This Is It Eatery. They got good burgers. So today, I'm not at the shed. I'm not near the shed right now. I'm kind of at a remote location. And my agenda for today, I realized after my Sasquatch stumble into the woods the other night that I need to do a better job of kind of pre-scoping out where I'm going to stay. I know areas where to go. I just don't know exactly where I'm going to stay. And what I'm doing is I'm leaving FACC at 5:30 at night, and it's dark by then, and I'm stumbling around, kind of making stuff up as I go, trying this and trying that. And so I'm going to do a little pre-scope work here probably this morning, walk around, get to know maybe some specifics about where I'm actually going to try to lay my head tonight and the next few nights. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing this morning. There was a telephone here, so hello. So that's kind of the agenda tonight, and I'm going to be working on another project that I'll probably provide in a bonus edition maybe later on today. So for now, this is Dean Wright, 10 Days of Homelessness. Signing off. I hope you all have a great day.